In the early hours of December 11, 1978, a small criminal crew walked into one of the most secure facilities in America and pulled off the biggest cash robbery the United States had ever seen. This is the story of the Lufthansa heist. Everybody knew the airports were a goldmine. Cash, jewels, everything came through there. The mastermind behind this audacious plan was a gangster named Jimmy Burke. He knew that Lufthansa flights from West Germany were bringing in millions in untraceable cash. The money would be stored temporarily in a high-security vault at JFK Airport before being picked up. It was a tempting target, but breaking in was considered impossible. That is, until Jimmy found an insider, a Lufthansa cargo worker named Louis Werner. Werner knew the layout, the security protocols, and most importantly, how to get inside. Without him, the job was impossible. With him, it was perfect. At exactly 3 a.m. on the night of the heist, a black van rolled quietly into the Lufthansa cargo loading bay. 6 masked men jumped out, each moving with trained precision. They stormed inside, immediately overpowering the few guards on duty. The crew had every detail down: guard routines, security blind spots, even the shift changes. They knew exactly who to grab to open the vault. A trembling supervisor was pulled from his desk and forced to enter the code. With a heavy metallic click, the vault doors swung open. The crew expected to find maybe $1 million. What they found inside was staggering: stacks of cash-filled crates, bags of jewels, and foreign currency. The total was nearly $6 million, which would be worth over $25 million today. They moved frantically but quietly, stuffing bags and loading crates onto trolleys. In just over an hour, they had cleaned the place out. The van door closed, and the robbers disappeared into the fog-filled night, leaving behind a scene that would baffle investigators for decades. When the FBI arrived, they were stunned. $6 million gone. No fingerprints, no useful camera footage, and no witnesses who could identify the masked men. The investigation exploded, becoming one of the most intense manhunts in FBI history. But the real storm wasn't brewing in law enforcement offices. It was happening on the streets of New York. Jimmy Burke, the mastermind, didn't fear the FBI. He feared his own crew. The $6 million haul was far more than anyone anticipated, and with that much money came greed, attention, and the risk of someone talking. Jimmy wanted silence, permanent silence. In the months that followed, a brutal and bloody cleanup began. One by one, members of the heist crew and anyone connected to the job started disappearing. Bodies were discovered in abandoned cars and unmarked graves. Jimmy was methodically eliminating loose ends. In the end, most of the money was never recovered. Most of the crew never lived long enough to spend their share. The Lufthansa heist remains a legendary crime,